I decided to do a self-esteem workshop / lock-in for girls through 4th through 8th grade. What we went over is the basics of self-esteem, the image that is set by media, that the perfect image that's set by them that is really unrealistic, but it's just what you want to be. It shouldn't be what somebody else is telling you. And that's what I really wanted to get across to them.
I love being with special needs children, so that was the first thing I decided I needed to do. And then from there, I talked to Pam Newby, and she told me that she needed a garden, and the children would love that, and I decided that would be best for me to do. I built a butterfly and sensory garden for special care. And at special care, they have special needs children, so pretty much I just wanted to help the children learn about their senses through gardening and being outside, and so that's what I did.
I love hanging out with kids with special needs, and I wanted to do something that would help them and also help other people and not be just one little thing but continue to happen. And special care is a school and after school for kids with and without disabilities. And so I got a lot of my friends, a lot of kids from other schools to meet up with me and create this teen board, and we meet with the kids at special care once a month after school, and we hang out with them for an hour or two, and we do crafts, we watch movies, and we just hang out with them, and it's been very fun.
So we had a tornado in Woodward, and one of the people knew my parents and knew me, and they knew I was in Girl Scouts and looking for something to do for my Gold Award. I did a toy run. We basically arranged a bike rally and stuff. I went around to businesses and asked for donations, and everywhere I went they practically donated, whether it was prizes for the raffle afterwards or toys and stuff for the donation for the children. Because I went to my local DHS office first and asked what all they needed, and they just said kids to have a good Christmas.
I decided to build a sand volleyball court for Camp Shiloh, which is a camp for inner city kids, and pretty much this camp helps benefit them with learning sports and also getting to just play a sport and have fun. And I did it because I personally am a huge sports fan and I play a lot of sports, and I just wanted to bring something that brings everyone together and something that's fun.
The community that I live in has recently suffered many untimely losses of children. I created a reading incentive program for Integris Mental Health Hospital. I designed the program that the kids would go through, and I solicited donations from friends and family and from stores, and then gathered the supplies that the hospital would need to run the program for the first time. I felt like doing my project with Integris Mental Health and giving the kids something that they could work and earn and achieve would help build things like self-esteem and character and other positive values.
We heard this story about a girl who grew up as an orphan, and they didn't have very much. We collected shoes for orphans.
Well, they say that you need to have a passion for what you're doing. And I have this great passion for theater. I'm a drama major at my school, and so theater is what I love to do. So I went to my supervisor, Mr. Payne, and I asked him what I could do, and he said, I think you should direct the show that we're about to do with the middle schoolers, and it's called EAT, and it's about eating disorders among people around 12 and 14. And it really just kind of highlights all the different kinds of eating disorders. There's boys on the wrestling team with bulimia, there was a girl with anorexia, a woman who was obsessed with calorie counting, that kind of thing. And I like to think that I took that show and made it an eye-opener for other people as well.
My Gold Award project was Give Luggage, Give Hope, and we worked with Southwest Foster Care of Oklahoma. And they work with Oklahoma Foster Care, and they take the mentally and emotionally impaired children out of the system and put them in therapeutic foster care. And I chose to work with them specifically because I was adopted as a child. So it's really, really important to me. These kids are they're wonderful and they're amazing. And my project specifically dealt with the fact that they don't have luggage to transport their belongings. They transport their belongings from house to house in trash bags. And when I found that out, it broke my heart, because to me that sends the message to these children, and they're anywhere from preschool to 17 years old, that they are just as disposable as anyone's trash is, and that their belongings mean nothing more than that. we raised money to buy new luggage and also ran a luggage drive for gently used luggage. And so my luggage drive lasted 2.5 months, and we collected and bought with donations almost 130 pieces of luggage. And a lot of it was new stuff in like fun butterfly patterns and flower patterns. And we were also able to buy 20 grocery-sized bags of toiletries.